Did you know that you can now control your computer with your mind? Would you buy a space in the most expensive parking lot in the world? Did you know that sperm races exist? All this and much more today on Colin the Curious. You can now write with your mind. Meta and a group of scientists created Brain to QWERTY, a technology that converts your thoughts into text with 80% accuracy. How do they do it? They use magnetoencephalography and electroencephalography sensors. Yes, without radiation and without surgery, capturing brainwaves as you think of a memorized phrase. The system detects how words are formed in your brain until they reach the letters. Although it still needs refinement, the potential is enormous. People with paralysis or brain injuries could communicate without moving a muscle. Science fiction is no longer fiction, it's real science. Write your first mental sentence in the comments. Did you think you'd seen it all in the world of gastronomy? Well, get ready for this. In Shanghai, a haute cuisine restaurant offers a 15-course menu inspired by tropical rainforests. Each dish is designed to represent a part of the ecosystem. Sounds exotic, right? But the most shocking part comes at the end. The dessert is served on a bed of elephant dung. Yes, you heard that right. Not a metaphor. Literally dung. Before you faint, don't worry. The waste has been sterilized and disinfected, so in theory, it meets national food safety standards. According to the chef, it's a way to reconnect diners with nature. Is it culinary art? Is it provocation? Or is it just someone taking the concept of wild gastronomy too far? The truth is, this restaurant is already famous, for reasons many people didn't expect. Would you dare to try it? I'll read you in the comments. King Kong has just scaled the Empire State Building once again. But this time, he's not real or a Hollywood animation. He's made entirely of drones. Yes, a stunning visual spectacle that took everyone in New York by surprise. Behind this technological feat is Helios, a custom drone system that took the concept of aerial performance to the next level. To achieve this, they used ultralight materials like carbon composites, specially designed to withstand urban wind at high altitudes. They also incorporated special shielding to prevent signal interference and an adaptive positioning system that allows each drone to know exactly where it should be in real time. The King Kong figure was created with millimeter precision, floating in the sky, illuminated as if it were alive. This was all part of an elaborate April Fool's Day prank, but it also served to show the world what this new generation of intelligent drones is capable of. Technology, art, and spectacle came together to amaze the world, and they succeeded. Imagine if your perfume didn't just smell good, but was an extension of your personality. A Spanish company called Gia created an artificial intelligence capable of designing unique fragrances based on your personality. It analyzes your tastes, emotions, and lifestyle to blend scents that truly represent who you are. Are you more fresh and adventurous or elegant and mysterious? Artificial intelligence creates a unique formula for you, combining ingredients you would never have thought of otherwise. You'll literally smell like yourself. This technology is revolutionizing the perfume industry, and who knows, maybe you'll soon be able to order your personalized scent from your phone. Can you imagine? Voxen's volumetric display projects realistic 3D holograms that float in the air and can be viewed from any angle. You can even play video games. If you like the video, give me a nice like. Don't forget to leave your suggestions, questions, or opinions in the comments below. Subscribe and activate the bell so you don't miss more videos like this. Remember that it doesn't cost you anything. It's free, and you help me a lot. Let's continue with the curiosities. Heinz always surprises with weird campaigns, and this time was no exception. Have you ever had trouble opening those little ketchup packets? Well, they came up with a very creative and slightly absurd solution. They introduced decorative tooth caps specifically designed to open condiment packets. Yes, dental caps. And they're not just any old thing. They're made of gold, silver, and even platinum, like personalized jewelry for sauce lovers. The idea is that you can bite into the packet and open it with style. Although, of course, this isn't something you'd find in the supermarket. The campaign was launched as part of a special edition in collaboration with a dental clinic, and crazy as it sounds, it had quite a following online. Is it useful? Is it pure marketing? Or is it just Heinz being Heinz? Either way, they achieved what they wanted, to get everyone talking about ketchup and teeth. Chinese robotics company Unitree Robotics is preparing to live stream a boxing match between two of its humanoid robots titled Unitree Iron Fist King Awakening. The event is scheduled to take place in about a month. A teaser video has already been released showing one of the robots training with a human and another robot. While Unitree has yet to officially confirm which models will be in the ring, the leading candidate is the compact G1 robot, which stands 1.3 meters tall. Its boxing skills are still under development, so some improvements are expected before the big showdown. Will this be a mechanical challenge or more of a dramatic short circuit? Leave your answer in the comments. The Flying Sun, created by FreeFly Systems, is a drone-powered aerial lighting system that revolutionizes traditional solutions, designed for rapid deployment and single-person operation. It emits 300,000 lumens, covering up to 14,000 square feet, and can double that coverage at higher altitudes. It operates silently and is powered by a generator, or plug. Its cooling system extends the life of its 288 LEDs. Compact and versatile, it is ideal for emergencies, film, and construction. It costs $60,000, with production limited to 10 units per month, and deliveries beginning in June 2025. Yes, they're already producing oxygen on the moon. Engineers at Sierra Space have created a technology that extracts oxygen from regolith, the lunar dust filled with metals and minerals. They heat this material, add reagents, and thus release oxygen. This would not only allow astronauts to breathe, but would also be used to manufacture fuel and structures with lunar resources, cheaper than transporting everything from Earth, right? Although there are still challenges, such as working in low gravity, science is moving at full speed. This is Victory Brinker, the youngest opera singer in the world. She's just 10 years old. Few people know this, but the human heart is actually a spirally coiled band of muscle. When unfolded, it looks like a single strip held together by muscle fibers. Do you struggle with parallel parking? Forget the stress. Hyundai introduced its incredible e-corner technology, which turns your car into a true master of movement. What can it do? Rotate in place, get out of tight spaces with zero turn, move diagonally at 45 degrees, or pivot around a specific point. How? Each wheel has its own motor, brake, steering, and suspension, all electric and operating independently. Each wheel can point wherever it wants, so the car moves like you never imagined. Would you dare to try it? The economic crisis in the United Kingdom has skyrocketed the cost of living, even affecting pets. With a 25% increase in pet food and care, many Britons are forced to make difficult decisions like abandoning their pets. Shelters are overwhelmed, and the number of abandonments has risen 32% this year, with more than 5,700 cases in the first few months alone. It's a painful dilemma in a country that considers itself an animal-loving country. The situation highlights how the economy directly affects our pets. What do you think about this situation? Let me know in the comments. Stephen Odhiambo Uma, a 28-year-old father of two, hung from a helicopter during a wedding in Rapogi, Kenya. When he wasn't allowed to board, the pilot noticed his presence and made an emergency landing. Uma survived but was arrested for endangering his life and the lives of his passengers. He stated that his goal was to be the first from his village to fly in a helicopter. He described the experience as exhilarating, comparing it to his usual donkey rides, and said he would have easily completed the trip to Nairobi. Would you dare to ride in a helicopter like that? This is the most expensive parking spot in the world. You just press a button to drop off or pick up your car. It's located in New York and is underground. It's fully automated. Each spot costs $300,000. This is what your eyes would see if you could hypothetically fly at the speed of light and circle the globe. We'll start in New York, right here. And this will be the route. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's it. It took you 0.13 seconds. Let's put it in slow motion. That was only 8 frames of the video. If you are not yet a member of the channel, subscribe! This is the perfect time to do so. Did you know that Wikipedia, the largest encyclopedia in history, is in trouble because of artificial intelligence? Since January 2025, its traffic has increased by 50%, not because of curious humans like you, but because of data-hungry bots. These artificial intelligences devour giant blocks of information to feed their answers, impacting infrastructure and jeopardizing the work of thousands of volunteers. Wikipedia is free, but it costs money to maintain. Furthermore, since artificial intelligences respond without redirecting to the original site, fewer and fewer people are donating. If we continue like this, we could lose one of our best sources of knowledge. Can you imagine a world without Wikipedia? Can you imagine seeing your food in 3D before ordering? It's already a reality. An innovative restaurant is using augmented reality to transform its menu with just a tap. Customers can project dishes onto their table in stunning, hyper-realistic 3D models. Not sure what to choose? Now you can see every detail before deciding. This experience is not only fun, it also makes ordering super easy and fast. Have you ever ordered a dish and found that when it arrives at your table, it's nothing like what you expected? Tell me in the comments. This is Aizao Machi, and he's probably the closest thing to a real samurai that exists today. He's considered the fastest swordsman in the world. And that's not just a catchy title. He's broken several Guinness World Records, thanks to his speed, precision, and anime-inspired reflexes. One example, he managed to slice an airsoft bullet in mid-flight using his katana with perfect timing down to the millisecond. Machi has trained his entire life in the art of Iaido, a Japanese discipline based on the use of the sword with fluid, almost invisible movements. But his approach goes far beyond tradition. He's been studied by scientists trying to understand how his brain processes movement so quickly. It's as if he sees the future moments before it happens. Isao Machi doesn't just slice objects. He slices the limits of what we thought was possible with a katana. Cheetos designed special pants to clean the orange powder left on your fingers after eating them. They have roomy pockets, perfect for storing a bag of Cheetos, and an absorbent, easy-to-wash texture so you can clean your fingers. Very strange. This is a photo of an elevator panel in China. Notice something curious? The number 4 is nowhere to be seen. In Chinese culture, the number 4 is considered unlucky. This is because its pronunciation is very similar to a word meaning d. Floors that would normally have a 4 are replaced by the previous number followed by the letter A. Did you know that NASCAR driver seats are molded to the driver's body like a custom-made suit? Here's how. First, they seat the driver in a plastic bag and fill it with special foam that expands and hardens, replicating every curve of their back, legs, and shoulders. Then, using that mold, they make the final carbon fiber seat, all so the driver doesn't move an inch while traveling at 300 kilometers per hour. After 17 years of research, Microsoft has done something incredible. It has discovered a new state of matter. Just as we know solid, liquid, and gas, there is now a topological state, using materials called topoconductors. And what's its purpose? Basically, it allows for the creation of faster, more stable, and smaller qubits for quantum computers capable of solving problems impossible today. They are already being used in its Majorana 1 processor. While it opens the door to dramatic advances, it also poses risks. A chip in your hand could break entire banking systems. Is that cool or scary? What would you do if you had that power in your hands? Did you know there's a company that wants to launch rockets without using traditional fuels? Spin Launch is a company developing a special kinetic launch system, which promises to be cheaper and more sustainable than traditional rockets. Their proposal sounds like science fiction, using a giant centrifuge to launch objects into space. Literally. It uses a rotating arm inside a vacuum chamber to launch satellites at speeds of more than 8,000 kilometers per hour. This innovative approach allows satellites to be placed in low Earth orbit, facilitating the rapid expansion of satellite internet in areas without infrastructure. The accelerator is located at Spaceport America in New Mexico and represents a radical change in access to space and global connectivity. The idea is to drastically reduce the costs and environmental impact of launches. They've already conducted successful tests with small prototypes, and the results are impressive. Can you imagine a future where rockets spin before they fly? Imagine making a call from the moon. This year, NASA plans to bring 4G technology to the natural satellite with the IM-2 mission. This lunar network will allow astronauts to communicate directly with Earth, without relying on traditional space connections. This advancement is key for future exploration and possible human settlements on the moon. With 4G coverage on the moon, communication will be easier and faster, opening up endless possibilities for science and space exploration. The era of lunar calls is upon us. What other technologies do you think we could see in space? Leave your comment, and let's talk about the future. Recently, scientists have discovered that octopuses may experience dreams, similar to what happens in humans. During the study, the octopuses showed brain activity patterns similar to those seen in mammals during REM, rapid eye movement, suggesting they may be dreaming. Octopuses, known for their incredible intelligence and camouflage abilities, have an advanced nervous system. And this new research opens the door to a better understanding of how their brains work. Can you imagine what an octopus might be dreaming about while hiding among the rocks? Stegotetrabelodon was a prehistoric elephant, or Gomphothere, that lived in what is now the United Arab Emirates during the late Miocene, between 6 and 7 million years ago. This animal was notable for having 4 tusks, 2 in the upper jaw and 2 in the lower, a rare characteristic. Scientists have suggested that it could have been an ancestor of modern elephants, as well as a possible descendant of Tetralophodon. Its discovery has provided valuable information about the evolution of proboscideans, the group to which modern elephants belong. Controlling a computer with your mind? It's already a reality in China. The Cyber Matrix BMI system allows paralyzed people to use robotic arms or type sentences just by thinking. Thanks to flexible electrodes that don't penetrate the brain and wireless technology, a tetraplegic patient was able to pour himself water, and another patient expressed, "I want to drink water," using only his mind. It's safer than Neuralink and 100% wireless. Science, science fiction, or perhaps both. Can you imagine controlling your computer just by thinking about it? One of the most common methods to tell if a pineapple is ripe is to pull off one of its leaves. If the leaf peels off easily, it's a sign that the pineapple is ripe and ready to eat. Did you know there are sperm races? Each participant submits a sample, which is analyzed in a laboratory. The sperm are placed on a microscopic track, and powerful cameras record their movement and speed. Software then transforms the results into a real-time 3D animation. There are even bets and commentators.
Through the finish line! USC wins!
I betcha's Mindert just broke the Guinness World Record for the most Jenga blocks stacked vertically on one piece. (3,132 blocks in total. This couple built and decorated a birdhouse and put up a "For Rent" sign. Soon, some interested tenants arrived and moved in. Look how they decorated the place. It didn't take long for their family to grow. The range of movements Ray Ray can perform with his facial muscles is truly astonishing. Watch his eyes. eyebrows and cheeks dance to the beat of the music.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mambo number 5. Mambo number 5.
When you need to meditate, try stone balancing. Master balancing artist Cole Robert Ellsworth creates intricate stone towers and arches from rocks he finds in the area. Known as stone balancing or rock balancing, this practice is a meditative art around the world. Ellsworth's structures symbolize devotion and intention, as he lets go of daily worries and fully focuses on achieving perfect balance, stone by stone. Remember the flying motorcycles from Star Wars? Well, they're no longer science fiction. They're now a reality. It's called the Volunate Air Bike, and it's a kind of flying motorcycle that looks like it came straight from a galaxy far, far away. It works thanks to air turbines that expel gases at extremely high speeds, generating the thrust necessary to lift the motorcycle and the rider. There are no wheels, no road, just propulsion and aerial control. It's designed for low-altitude flights, and although it's still in the development and testing phase, it has already performed real-life demonstrations. And yes, it actually flies. Of course, for now, it's only for experimental or military use, and not for going shopping. But imagine in a few years, air traffic, without traffic jams, flying over the city on your hoverbike. The era of flying vehicles is no longer just a futuristic dream. It's taking off, literally. Today's trip is over. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.